Alright. Alright, y'all. Let's get down to this whole why men call women bitches all bullshit. Alright? I'm graded over 15 minutes on YouTube. Yeah. YouTube. My mind's kind of gone today. They had shit to drink. But anyways, ladies, I'm gonna talk to you first because the men's gonna take a while. You know, they special, so they're in special categories. So we're gonna get to their ass in a minute. And trust believe I got something for both of you motherfuckers. Because I hang around mostly men. And I got the insider on why they call bitches bitches. I happen to use the word and I call bitches bitches myself because all these hoes is bitches to me. That's just how I look at shit. But ladies, talk to you first. You can't get mad and motherfuckers call you bitches if you accept the word from anyone. I mean, that's just point blank getting down to the nitty gritty. Because y'all be like, hey, bitch. Oh, what's up, bitch? That's my bitch. But you don't want nobody calling you a bitch. Say it right. You don't want a man calling you a bitch, okay? And if you let a nigga treat you like a bitch, you're a bitch. And women, stop calling men niggas if you don't want them to call you a bitch. I don't give a fuck about a nigga calling me a bitch unless I'm mad. And if I'm mad, then I know how you meaning it. You mean it to me when a guy says bitch and I'm mad. I mean, if he said it any other time, I really wouldn't give a fuck because I call him nigga, bitch, made nigga. You know, like I really wouldn't give a fuck. But if a nigga was to call me a bitch and I was mad, I would take it as you're calling me more than just bitch. That's why females get mad. They be like, oh, you calling me a bitch when you mad, so really you think I'm a whore, you think I'm unintelligent, you thinking it's more than just a bitch word. That's why we get upset. Like, okay, you calling me all this shit in one word, but you just said bitch. And I mean, I done broke it down for you niggas now that you get it. You understand why females don't like for you to call them bitches. But yes, females, we gotta stop doing that. We gotta be like more than that word. Because a lot of us are bitches. I happen to be a boss bitch, so I really don't give a fuck about a nigga calling me a bitch. I put boss in front of it. Yeah, boss bitch. Pay my own bills. Got my own place. I mean, like, independent ass black bitch. Independent ass black boss bitch. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, intelligent women don't get offended by that word anyway. Unless they are mad. That's it. Because we use it to define each other. It's kind of like saying nigga, but to females. And men can't say it. You know, to break it down in phonemics in the way that you will understand it. You know, it's like with black women, the word bitch is like nigga and you turn white. So if you say bitch, it's like you called us a nigga when really you're black and we're both, you know, that's the easiest way for me to put it. We don't look at it like you saying, oh, you a bucket ass bitch. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like for a man to disrespect a woman, but if I ever heard a man call a female, oh, buckethead ass bitch, and she happened to have a big head, I would laugh at that shit. Even if I thought it was bogus, even if she cried after he said it, I would still laugh. Because the shit was funny, oh, buckethead ass bitch. Oh, but anyways, let me get back on my profession here. Okay, moving along. I ain't call up, I ain't done. Because I'm only 4 minutes into it. I got to talk a little bit more to these bitches and let them know. When you are in a club acting like a bitch and you give a nigga your number, he going to say you a bitch. If a nigga asks you for your number and you portray yourself as a bitch, he going to call you a bitch. It doesn't necessarily mean he's disrespected or so shitty that, you know, that he got shitted on. Not that. It's the fact that you handled the situation like a bitch. That bitch made nigga probably had to get his bitch down to man up to come over there and ask you for your number. And then when you get over there, you like, shut it down. Shut it down. You know what I'm saying? I'll call you bitch too. If I wanted to be a friend and I came and talked to you and you like, oh, I don't get down like that. Bitch, who said anything about you being my bitch? I got a bad bitch. I just wanted to, be friends with your whole ass. I see you here all the time. We always dance together, but you don't want to be my friend. You bitch. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that I don't get, females say they don't like niggas call them bitches, but when they be fucking, and the niggas be like, oh yeah, bitch, you don't get mad then. Oh, when a big dick's involved, you don't want to get upset. Ladies, all I'm saying is stop acting like you don't act like bitches. And you know what I'm saying? And the first thing when you fight or you finna fight or you wolfing off, the first thing you say is, oh yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. Bitch, I'm the right one. I mean, like, y'all do it towards each other all the time. And me being a woman, I understand what that's about. Like, it reflects on what I said earlier. But you can't get mad at no nigga calling you a bitch if you acting like one. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And if a nigga think that you acting like a bitch, then you may be acting a little bitchy. And us women have this thing called PMS that makes us really bitches. And nobody could deny that. Even the boss's bitch couldn't deny that shit. Face facts, ho. It's just like a curse you was made with the blood thing. And then it's a curse that you was made with being a bitch. Now, just because females act like bitches don't mean they were raised by bitches. But I see why men say that women are bitches. I don't like bitches either. They get on my fucking nerves. I don't hang with bitches, none of that, because bitches got this thing called mouth that entitles you to be a bitch. You just crowned your own self queen bitch. Yeah. If you that bitch that gotta have nice shit all the time, would rather be bankrupt than look like a bum on any day, you're fucking stupid. You a stupid ass bitch. If you having kids and giving them ghetto ass names as a baby daddy, he's entitled to call you a bitch. That's his child too. When somebody's trying to give you some knowledge, and I'm not talking about head. I'm talking about somebody trying to tell you some real shit and you too ignorant to listen. You a stupid ass bitch. When a nigga's trying to tell you how he feel and wants you to relate some kind of way as a woman, as his woman, and you just like whatever, you act like a little bitch. You was a bitch. Sorry. If that nigga go ask you to fix him something to eat and you say no, I don't feel like it, he's entitled to call you a bitch if he fix you things to eat. I mean, it goes both ways. And bitch, that word doesn't just apply to women. It applies to young ladies now too, because they acting like some little bitches. I'm telling you, we rolled past the park and I seen this little girl talking back to her mom. I was like, that little bitch. See, it just happened like that. All right. So basically, it gets down to the point of respect your motherfucking self. Stop carrying yourself as a bitch, and you won't be called a bitch. Yes, everybody know what bitch means. Everybody know this a four-legged motherfucking female dog. But some of you hoes be walking around like a dog with a leg up and heat. Like a little bitch. Oh, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Okay, now let's get to the reason why females are so comfortable with that word. I think that females are so comfortable with the word bitch because that's how they feel about themselves. In order for you to feel like a top-notch bitch, you got to be doing big things. If you ain't doing shit with yourself and you claim that you a boss bitch, you just a bitch. Just a plain old bitch. That's it. Now, let's get down to these smart bitches that didn't let me cheat when I was trying to peeky, leaky. Y'all some bitches. I could have passed that damn test. Y'all know I was drinking, I couldn't study? Bullshit. Bitch. Snitches. Y'all some bitches. That applies to men and women. Because y'all always telling on somebody. Damn. If they was trying to cheat off of your motherfucking paper, you should have let them do it. I ain't know the answer to number shit. I ain't know the answer to number 5. Shit. And don't think, to you dumb bitches, What page 15 on? You dumb bitch. Just dumb. To you stupid ass, psyched out ass bitches out there that's letting these niggas whoop your ass, you a bitch. That nigga got a right to call you a bitch because that's what you are. Now, let's get down to the men. Alright, because the woman I just, if you don't get it, rewind it, listen to it again. Now, let's talk about the men. Men, I had to breathe before. First of all, I understand where you're coming from. With bitches having any kind of feelings about men calling them bitches, and like Mike said, it's an esteem of your motherfucking self. Excuse me 1 second. My children calling me. I'm back. They just wanted me to get something for them. You gotta take care of your children. Alright, but yeah, man. A lot of the time when men say the word bitch, they are ignorant. They can't say nothing else. They can't say like some long ass word that we really get offended by because we don't know what the fuck it means. But this is the real reason why men call women bitches. Because they don't understand them. They trying to tell your ass something and you don't want to hear what the fuck they trying to say. It all comes down to a feeling because a man got to feel a certain type of way about a bitch to call her a bitch. I have learned with my experiences of dating men, the reason why my nigga will call me a bitch is because I made him mad. And that's really what it gets down to. Or if you make a dude salty about some shit, he gonna call you a bitch. Because he's a man. You can't take that shit away from him. But men, you take away from yourself when you call a woman a bitch. And women, stop saying, would you call your mom a bitch? Would you call your sister a bitch? Yes, he would call his sister a bitch. My brother don't call me a bitch before. Would you call your cousin a bitch? I mean, your daughter? Some of these little motherfuckers be walking around here like little bitches. They need little bitch ass checks. But some men call their moms bitches. And if you happen to get with a man like that and you decide to stay with him, your bitch ass deserves anything that he throws at your ass. Because you're being a bitch. But men, how the fuck you gonna call us bitches when you be doing some bitch ass shit? Well, let's talk about it then. You be staying under motherfuckers. You be eating motherfuckers' food, driving in their motherfucking cars, ain't got no damn job. You disrespect your mammy. Then you want to come over to my house and fuck? Hold up. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some dumb, simple ass bitches out in the world that will allow a nigga to do that. Nah, hey. Hold on. Let me just talk to them bitches. If you allow a nigga to come over to your house, go just walk in the motherfucking refrigerator, ain't bought not one fucking piece of chicken. Just eat, sleep, and shit. Just do whatever the fuck he want to do, and he ain't doing shit. Not going to school, not going to work, not even fucking you right. You's a lame ass bitch. Yeah, I said it. You getting it here, up close and personal, up front, bitch. I hate hoes like that. Because then, when a nigga go and fucks with your dumb ass, he think he can do that to everybody because your stupid ass let him get away with it. Then, when he get back home, I gotta chin check that ass because he think he can do it with me. See, me, I'm a boss bitch. I ain't got time for neither one of them shits. Nigga, you fuck up, you cheat on me with a girl, I'm gonna take a bitch, then I'm gonna dump you, and then I'm gonna go get it with another nigga, because I'm a boss bitch. That's what I do. Most niggas be like, I called her a bitch because she was acting like a bitch. If you are so fucked up by the word, the next time a nigga calls you a bitch, Ask him why he called you a bitch. If it offended you so much, because I'm quite sure when a nigga, especially black, white, any women, they got the tendency to do this. Except for domestic women, because you get smacked the fuck out of. But if a nigga call you a bitch, let's say y'all arguing, y'all going back and forth, and he's like, man, bitch, see that's why, and you know the word kind of just slipped, and you like, what the fuck you calling a bitch? And he get quiet. He didn't really mean to call you a bitch. You just slipped. But now, because you asked, he has to explain himself. And that's the point in time when you need to shut the fuck up and listen. Because this man is looking at you now that you a bit like you a bitch. And he love you. He want to be with you. Or he love fucking you, spending your money, or being in your house, or whatever. That's why he calling you a bitch. Yeah. So, basically what I'm getting to, you know, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Hoes, stop acting like bitches. And, you know, stop having problems with the words. Because that's why niggas is locked up now. Because they call that girl bitches. Not even because they put hands on her. Just because they called her a bitch. And she felt threatened. Oh, he called me a bitch. What would he do next? Yeah, that shit worked too. So, men, it depends on... If you want to go to jail and spend most of your time looking at walls because you called a bitch, you fool, you was fucking with the wrong one anyway. Basically, just all I gotta say about that. Man, you can't sit there and be like, oh, ma, I just don't want to be with a bitch. You's a motherfucking lie. Y'all's attracted to bitches. So, any female that got a man, don't say that you don't want no nigga to call you bitch. And why you be calling us bitches? Because you a bitch. Niggas is only attracted to bitches. If you a female that's out there on their grind doing your motherfucking thing, you ain't getting all of that. They scared to holler at real women because they scared to get shut down. And bitches going like, what the fuck? Here we go. He be like, you know, can I talk to you? What you want? I don't know you. I just, I think you really beautiful and, I want to talk to you and shit like that. Because niggas was not saying beautiful. Gucci brought that shit back. So, a ghetto girl be like, okay, we can hook it up, I guess I could get to know, what's a friend. It ain't like you trying to hop in the bed with me or nothing like that. Really, that's the nigga's intention the whole fucking time. That's why when you fuck early on in a relationship, you end up being together for years and not even know why. That don't make her a bitch. That make both of y'all a bitch. And men, I don't know how many times, maybe your pappy didn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you, you're going to get it here. Whenever you are with a woman that you've been with for a while, and you out in public calling her a bitch, you're only embarrassing yourself because that bitch is a reflection of your bitch ass. So, women, basically we just got to get down to it's a fucking word. Just like we call our black men niggas. But we all black people is against the word. Some shit you just need to get over. Fuck a bitch, fuck a hoe, fuck a nigga, all that shit. Fuck it. It's a word. Get over it. Didn't they teach you in kindergarten like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Get the fuck over it, man. That's all I gotta say. I'm coming up to 20 minutes, but this is some real shit. I'm glad y'all tune in and listen to the shit. Give me some feedback. I would love to see videos of what y'all think about what I'm saying because I don't like bitches my damn self. I do understand why men call women bitches and why women call men bitches. Bitches does not just apply to dogs. Bitches don't apply to men or women. It applies to both of them. Actually, really it does. Because if you walking around like a dog in heat, fucking everything, humping on, what do dogs do that's in heat? They fucking go around humping every damn thing. Even the girls. So, if you a freaky ass bitch, man or woman, just face up to what the fuck you is. Own up to the truth. So, anyways, leave me comments, video comments. I love that shit. Let me know what y'all think about it because I honestly believe that if you a bitch, you a bitch. Just own up to take pride in what the fuck you is. I'm a boss bitch. And If you want to get even more into the shit, we could do that. Just leave me comments and I'll leave you another motherfucking message. Video message, and we can get down to the shit what it's really about. Because it is a lot of bitches out here. Love.